Hi there, it is now time to go over the Very Cranky Bear questions. We just finished reading that play. Now it's time to answer some questions about that play. Now these next 5 questions are very similar to the questions on tomorrow's test, so make sure you're listening very well, okay? So we're going to do this together, all right? I'm going to be reading the questions twice, and then I'm going to be showing you how you can help me answer, whether you're at school or you're at home, okay? We'll get to that part in just a minute. So, let's get started. Number 1, read this example of dialogue from the play. Moose, let's play cards in this nice warm cave. Which character says this dialogue? So, now I'm going to show you how you can help me answer it. When I say A, you hold 1 finger. When I say B, you hold 2 fingers. When I say C, you hold 3 fingers. Whichever answer you think it is, that's the finger you're going to hold. So if you think it's A, 1. B, 2 fingers. C, 3 fingers. Okay? So let me read it again. Number 1, read this example of dialogue from the play. Moose, let's play cards in this nice warm cave. Which character says this dialogue? Do you think it's A, moose, B, lion, or C, sheep? Can you give you some time to think about it? All right, if you need more time, just pause the video. But if you said, let's see, if you said moose, A, moose, you hold 1 finger up, you're correct. Now let's talk about why A, moose, is the correct answer. So it says, read this example of dialogue from the play. When I was reading the play, I stopped, I think, twice, and I said, okay, I showed you an example of sheep saying something. And I said, who is saying this dialogue? Remember that? Let me see. I have the example right here. Sheep. I tried, but they wouldn't listen to me. Wait right here. I have an idea. Who said that? And I asked you that, and we said sheep. So right here. Let's play cards in this nice warm cave. Who is saying this? Moose is saying this, right? Moose. This is Moose's line. This is Moose's dialogue. Okay? So right here, it tells you who is saying this dialogue. Moose. Not lion, not sheep, moose. Moose is saying, let's play cards in this nice warm cave. Because remember, dialogue is conversations, what the character is saying. Okay. Let's move on to number 2. Look at the image. What was the setting? Get myself out of the way. I'm going to read that again. Number 2, look at the image. What was the setting in the play? A, cave. B, pool. C, treehouse. Look at the image. What was the setting in the play? This is the image. Is it A, cave, B, pool, or C, treehouse? Give you a moment to think about it. All right, if you said A, held up 1 finger, K for cave, you are correct. It is A, cave. Do you see a pool? Mm-mm. Do you see a treehouse? Do you see a cave? Is this a cave from the play? Right? We read about this in the play. Yeah, so it's A, cave. Good job. Number 3. What happens at the end of the play? A, zebra goes fishing. B, moose, zebra, lion, and sheep read bear a bedtime story. Or C, bear eats dinner. Number 3, what happens at the end of the play? Is it A, zebra goes fishing? B, moose, zebra, lion, and sheep read bear a bedtime story? Or is it C, bear eats dinner? I'm going to give you some time to think about your answer. Remember, just hold up your answer. You can hold it to yourself so no one can see, or you can hold it up, whatever your teacher tells you to do. If you're at home, then you can go ahead and just hold it up. Okay? All right. If you said B, moose, zebra, lion, and sheep read bear a bedtime story, you are correct. Because in the script I read, I'm going to go to the end, narrator. So moose, zebra, lion, and sheep read the bear a bedtime story so he could fall asleep. It doesn't say anything about zebra going fishing. It doesn't say anything about bear eats dinner. It says, choice B, moose, zebra, lion, and sheep read bear a bedtime story. That is how this play ends. All right, let's go to number 4. Which of the following is a character in the play? Is it A, Jane, B, Lion, or C, Little Red? Number 4. Which of the following is a character in the play? A, Jane, B, Lion, or C, Little Red? Give you a moment to think about it. All right, if you said B, Lion, you are correct. Did you hear me say anything about a character named Jane? Was I acting as a character named Jane? Remember, characters are the people, things, or animals in a story. There was no person, animal, or thing named Jane in this story, so A is not the correct answer. Let's go to C, Little Red. Was I reading Little Red Riding Hood? No. So that shouldn't be a choice. That shouldn't, that's not the right one, right? No. Now, was there a character named Lion? There was. So that's why number 4 is B, Lion. All right, the last one, number 5. Look at the image. Oh, let me get myself out of the way. Sorry, one moment. Number 5. Look at the image. What is bear doing? So here's the image. A, reading. B, eating. C, sleeping. Number 5. Look at the image. What is bear doing? A, reading. B, eating. Or C, sleeping. Give you some time to think about this. All right, if you said C, sleeping, you are correct. Now let's look at the image, right? Here's the image. Does it look like bear is reading? No. Does it look like bear is eating? No. Does it look like bear is sleeping? Yes. And in the play, does bear sleep at the end in the cave? Yes. So not only does it look like this in the image, not only does it look like bear sleeping in the image, but we also read about it in the play, right? Okay. I hope you enjoyed today's little review and little play that we just listened and the questions we went over. All right. If you need to want to do an extra little review, just go ahead and watch the video again.